Hi everyone, welcome. Today I thought it would be kind of fun to walk through my last grocery trip. It was completely plant-based, so I didn't buy any cheese, I didn't buy any meat, really nothing dairy, or that comes from an animal in general. So I wanted to give some ideas basically for plant-based breakfast, plant-based lunches, and plant-based dinner ideas. So I know that there's been some meat shortages nationwide, so if that's the case, hopefully this can influence some alternative meals. So let's begin with breakfast. So a couple of things, and mind you, these are also staples that I buy like all the time. The first thing, I'm actually drinking it right now, is if I don't have the time to make a meal, let's be honest, I have a lot of time right now with quarantine and I work remote anyways, but if I'm too lazy, I guess I should say, I always drink this plant-powered drink, plant protein drink. So I think it's pronounced OWN, it's only what you need. I get the dark chocolate. In one of these bottles, there's 20 grams of protein, so awesome if you're doing a workout day. I think they have vanilla too. If I am in the mood for, my full-on breakfast, I buy Forager cashew yogurt. I think they call it cashew milk yogurt. Sometimes I've seen cashew yogurt. But anyways, you can get the plain flavor, which is okay. If you do get the plain, I would definitely recommend putting some honey in it. And if the vanilla is there, I always get the vanilla. But if you go to Wegmans, it's kind of tricky. I only find plain. So either or, they're both awesome. Just make sure you have honey if you get the plain. And I'll typically top that with a banana, blueberries, pretty staple fruit, I feel like, and strawberries as well. Now, awesome thing is you can do these all in a smoothie if you want, whatever works. I will top it with some granola. I typically prefer grain-free granola, but Wegmans didn't have any. And then I'll also top that with some almond butter. And it just makes for a super nourishing breakfast. So, moving on to lunch. So plant-based lunch ideas, I feel like obviously a salad comes to mind. If that's the case, I personally I like to do like half spinach, half kale. So I'll always get like a full thing of kale and I'll make sure that I prep it so that I actually will use it. And again, not be lazy. So I'll mix these. I will add some avocado. I will cut up slice some red onion, put that in the salad as well. And then I might do some cranberries, and I typically make my own dressing. I just do a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of balsamic glaze, and some Dijon mustard, just a little bit, and then I'll mix it, and then I'll make my salad. So that's just an idea there. Now, sometimes when you're in your lunch break, you're like, I'm a little bit more hungry than a salad. So if that's the case, here's an idea for you. So I always, of course, you buy vegetables if you're eating plant-based, but my staples are a broccoli head, cauliflower, and let's say a sweet potato and some garlic. So what I'll do is I will cut these up, maybe do a little bit of garlic in between. I'll douse them with olive oil, mix them in a bowl, and I'll sprinkle some garlic salt on them, as well as, I think I have it here, as well as some turmeric. So I'll mix that all together. Typically I'll slice the sweet potatoes into like chip form, whatever it might be, or squares, whatever you want to do. I'll roast them at maybe like 375 for 30-ish minutes. I'll take them out, and then I will basically use multi-grain wraps. My parents taught me this recipe, and I'll just put some hummus on it, or you can just crush chickpeas, whatever you want, and then I'll put the hot veggies on there, and it just makes like an awesome veggie wrap. And it's satisfying, it'll fill you up more than the salad will, and it's a great lunch idea, and it takes, pretty much just 30 minutes. So that's an idea there. And then for dinner, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I don't know why I've been craving like Thai food. I don't know if Chinese food is the right word, but like noodles. And I figured with all of this time, it's such a good opportunity to learn how to make all that stuff. So I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you know how to make Thai food or Chinese food or anything like that. I personally was craving my sister used to love them, the peanut butter, they were like peanut butter Chinese noodles, something like that. So I looked up a recipe. I'm going to try to make those, but I also kind of want to make like, I don't know, maybe I could do General Tso's cauliflower or some sort of like pad thai that's really easy, because it seems like it's pretty complicated to make. I don't know. So I tried to get some ingredients that I could just experiment with. So some of those for dinner include pad thai rice noodles. At Wegmans at least, there's like just a lot of noodle options. So you can just buy a couple of these, whatever you want to experiment with. For me, pad thai, I love pad thai and drunken noodle. I got some coconut milk, I got some curry powder, I got some peanut butter to try to make those noodles that I really am craving right now. I also got some seaweed snacks, so like maybe if I do some sort of like soup or ramen or like something like that, I can either snack on these but also put them in that to let them soak for flavor. I also got some dandelion leaves in case I do make some sort of like Asian soup or something along those lines. I got scallions, so I can slice these and put those on top. I feel like they make any dish look really good. And so I got sesame oil, I got some cashews to kind of sprinkle on top of that. And then I got some like pad thai sauce and General Tso, I don't know how the heck to say it, that sauce as well. So I'll let you guys know, but the basis is I just wanted to make some sort of plant-based, meatless, veggie type noodle dish. So I tried to get the staples, and I can also use, half of this cauliflower for that, half of this broccoli. I don't know if sweet potato would be good in it, but maybe I'll put that in there too. I'm not sure. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Last but not least, let's talk about dessert. It's not super crazy, but like I've been loving dark chocolate-ish, and it's not 100% fully dark chocolate, but like this one, it's by Beyond Good, not a Cassie. It is 63% dark chocolate basically, and this one's called Sea Salt and Nibs. It's really good. And it also, I don't think it has any dairy in it. It basically just says cocoa beans, cane sugar, cocoa butter, cocoa nibs, and sunflower lecithin, whatever that word is. We all see. I have no idea how to pronounce it. And sea salt. So really clean dessert. And then just in addition, some other things I got that I'm really excited to try. I hopped on the bandwagon and I actually have been loving it. I got CBD, turmeric, and ginger tea. I also got yellow maca powder to put into smoothies. And I also got ashwagandha that basically is proven to lower your cortisol levels. So help you be less stressed in this time where we don't really have many outlets to release it otherwise. So also got a lemon. Yeah, so pretty basic stuff, but just from a basis, like hopefully some ideas for breakfast, some lunch wrap veggie ideas, some Asian yummy, nourishing is definitely a good word. I don't know how healthy it'll be, but it'll be really good. So thank you guys for listening. If you guys have any plant-based dishes that you've made or grocery trips, please let me know. I think it's really exciting to be super creative when you walk into the grocery store and you're like, okay, I'm only gonna buy plant-based this time, and see what you can kind of do with it. Okay, thank you guys. Have a great day or night or morning whenever you're watching this.